Hey guys, Toolman Tim here. Today we're going to take a look at some of my favorite inexpensive, dare I even say cheap, headlamps from Costco and Amazon that are great for everyday use and common handyman tasks around the home, but especially during a power outage. They're work out to about 10 bucks a piece, and if you stick around to the end, I'll even show you what I keep in my small blackout kit. So what comes with the X1 headlamps from Costco? Well, you open it up, you get 3 headlamps for right around 30 bucks right at the moment. You get 3 USB-C cables and you get 3 lithium-ion batteries, which means these are fully rechargeable. Plus, they throw in 9 Duracell batteries and of course the handy-dandy head straps. As far as specs, model number is 1630044. They're USB-C rechargeable. They have 5 light modes. They're viewable from up to 100 yards away. It's got a 220-degree light field, which means you get a nice wide field of view when you're out after dark or even in around the home. The lithium-ion battery is 3.7 volts with a 900 milliamp hour capacity. Each of these in the back also take 3 AAA batteries, which is great because if you're like my kids and you forgot to plug it in and charge the rechargeable battery, you can grab 3 out of Dad's sock drawer and you're good to go. Rechargeable batteries permanently in there. You could replace it if you wanted to with a couple of screws. Here's your different positive stops or detents, so you can have it at different angles. Rubber buttons on the top. They give you the light levels there, battery charge level on top as well. So check this out, ready? That's kind of cool. Blue light tells you the motion sensor's turned on. Nice rubbery strap right there. Fully adjustable in the back. Mind the glare, of course. Ooh, isn't that bright? Give you a look at the fit on my head. Now, I'm a big dude, but again, mind the glare. There it is. It doesn't cut in. It's nice and wide. Fits me all the way around. The Amazon ones. These are under the KIDEECE, KIDEECE brand. Model number is Tango Golf TGT069. Once again, these are USB-C rechargeable. They have 8 light modes all the way through. You'll get between 4 and 10 hours of runtime, depending on the brightness setting you choose. They've got a lithium-ion battery built in. You also get charging cables with each, and of course, the handy-dandy head strap. These buggers are rated at 1100 lumens. They even have a motion sensor, which you can turn on or off. You can just wave your hand like that and turn it on. Lots of positive detents there. 1, 2, 3 of them. Now, the cool thing about this is the rechargeable battery that goes inside. So you take this out if you want to charge it, plug it in to your USB-C port right there. If you don't happen to have any of those on hand, you just put 3 AAA batteries right there. Nice and wide. This is a little more like cloth. The other one was slightly more like rubber. So I could see this might be slightly more comfortable long term. Rubber buttons on top again, lights all the way around. No motion sensor on this guy. Oh man, that didn't even turn it on. I got a glare. So again, this one's just maybe a little bit wider, which means it doesn't cut into the old noggin or melon too much. But that gives you a look at how I like to fit it. Gives you the angles. There you go. So here's the Costco one. It has the rechargeable battery built in. Got it in grams. 115 grams, the Amazon one. So if you like light, this is the way to go. 75 grams. The Costco headlamp here, we're going to test the lumens with it set on high at 6 feet. 890 lumens. The Amazon headlamp, and we are going to test it on bright. So we're going to go right to there. Helps if you take the cap off the lumen meter. 585. All right, so we're back with the results. And first off, the Costco one came in at 890 lumens, actually higher than what it said. Weight-wise was 115 grams, and I got 3 hours of runtime out of it. It ended up being 35% brighter than the Amazon counterpart. So what's the good of this guy first? Why do I like him? Well, first off, it's got a more comfortable strap, significantly brighter than the Amazon one. Another bonus, takes AAA batteries as well as the rechargeable, removable batteries. And it has a much wider field of view if you need to fill in an entire area with light. What's the bad? Well, the first one is having to take the battery out or at least open the back in order to charge it. Number 2, it has no display on the front to let you know what the battery life is. All it does is start blinking when it gets close to end of life. And then of course, if weight's a concern, the one from Costco is significantly heavier. Results are in for Amazon as well. Threw this buddy on the scale, 75 grams, quite a bit lighter, 35% lighter, in fact, over the Costco one. 585 lumens, 1 hour of usable light on high. The good? It's half as heavy, so that's a bonus for a lot of people. Motion sensor, kind of cool if you're into that sort of thing. I can see where it may have some benefits. Much smaller form factor than the one from Costco, and something I love, a 4-light display on the top. Not particularly accurate, but much more accurate than the lack thereof. The bad, all right? Well, number one, non-removable, non-replaceable battery, which also in turn means it can't take AAA batteries. Shows 3/4 of a charge after only 15 minutes on the charger, and then takes a full hour to get up to the last charge. It's got a short runtime. I got just an hour out of this. That's it. And it's significantly dimmer than the Costco one. So in almost every instance, honestly, the Costco headlamp would be the better one for you. The Amazon ones, the only time it might be the best for you is if your only concern is weight. Putting these in a get-home bag, or if you're an ultralight camper where every gram counts, then go with the Amazon one. But if you're looking for the most bang for your buck, the most brightness for the dollar spent, then the X1 Infinity from Costco is the way to go for you. All right, so we took a look at my 2 favorite headlamps. So despite those 2 headlamps being in my Blackout kit, I promised you at the end I would show you what else I keep in my modest little Blackout kit. First off are these Duracell flashlights. I picked these up at Costco. They come in a 3-pack. They are rated 1200 lumens. They have a built-in 18650 battery. You can slide out the battery, put in a sleeve, and it'll take 4 AAA batteries. You get 2 hours of runtime on high, or 7 hours of runtime on low with the 18650 battery. It's got heavy duty aluminum, if you like that sort of thing, in case you ever have to reach out and touch somebody. The model number is TM005A00. My go-to is a shortwave radio. You can buy something much cheaper if you want. I just like to have the built-in extra capability of getting information from around the world. This is a Texan. Model number is R9700DX. It's got AM and FM built in, plus, of course, all the shortwave bands. $59.95 on Amazon, but like I said, you can pick up any cheap radio at any hardware store, big box store that takes batteries and has AM and FM built in. Next is some way to power your devices. And this has become my go-to Anker power bank. Again, you can buy cheaper, but I love the build of this. 24,000 milliamp hour battery built in, 2 USB-C ports on the top, 1 USB-A, a display screen right there on the front that'll tell you how much juice is left, power on-off button on the sides, and there's enough in here to fully charge even the most battery-hungry iPhone twice. Next are my rechargeable batteries. I have a soft kit for them. I don't care if you want to keep them in a Ziploc baggie, as long as they're in one place and organized and also charged. These are what I keep right now. A lot of them are being used. I've been using Eneloop for many years. They're the prepper's battery of choice, but lots of people like them. And the main reason for that is they're really the only nickel metal hydrate rechargeable battery left on the planet that's actually made in Japan, where their standards are through the roof. Get yourself a storage case, get yourself a little battery tester, keep some AAAs, some AA's, and I also keep the 2032 batteries in there as well. But you need to have batteries. When the power's out, that's your lifeline. And finally is the LED battery backup rechargeable light bulb. I just did a review on this. They're great. They work out to $4 to $5 a piece, depending on if you get them from Costco or Amazon. You'll get 10 hours of runtime on high, so you can use it as a flashlight by just connecting the 2 terminals with your fingers, or you can hang it up like this, turn it on. Now you have a light anywhere you want. But the real reason I like these is they're a set it and forget it. This is right next to me in my nightside table, works as a regular light bulb 24/7. If the power ever goes off, I've got light in my bedroom. Headlamp, flashlight, radio, power bank, batteries, rechargeable light bulb. That's all there is to it. So if you've got the end of this and you're like, you know, I'd like to see a little bit more about those Costco rechargeable light bulbs, well, check out the video I did right there. And if you've stuck around to the end of this video, it means I made this whole video just for you. So do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, stick around, and as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.